Hello, I'm Lou Steiner, publisher for Atlantic City Weekly. We're here today for the grand opening of Revel. We're getting ready to speak to Kevin Desanctis and Mitch Gorshin.
In terms of what exceeded our expectations, I think you can never fully understand what the visuals are going to be in a place until it's actually built. And so I think most people will agree, when you go out on our decks, I think those areas are just spectacular. I think the view that you get from our decks, I think most people come back and say, you know, this is really never what I visualized Atlantic City to be, and yet it's been here forever. Just sometimes it takes a different frame to make people understand, you know, what you really have. So I think that that's a huge plus. And so that exceeded my expectations.
I have such a fascination with Revel. This is kind of a culmination of my entire life. You know, Dad started out on Batman. He then, in the 70s, in 1971, I think it was, they did the Batman movie, and that was sort of the end of the very short series that was Batman. And then he would go to headline all throughout the 70s in Las Vegas, from the Sahara Hotel to the MGM Grand, Aladdin, Caesar's Palace, every place. So every summer in the 70s, I would go and stay with my mom and dad in the penthouse of these great hotels while he was headlining there. So I experienced these great hotels and these great resorts of their time through kids' eyes. You know, later on, I would go and work for Disney, and Revel to me is this culmination of my bringing up and my professional career at Disney. A place to engage people, create new things, try stuff that's never been done before, but do it in an environment that I'm incredibly familiar with, which is resorts and hotels, and in fact the casino. You know, so it's very exciting to me. This is truly, for me, it's really it's a coming together of the planets, and it's a dream job. So it's great fun. I think it's the celebration that sits around Beyonce and everything that she's about, the way she does her show, her performances, her dancers. It's truly a theatrical spectacle. I think it pushes Ovation Hall to its limits in terms of all the special effects and the backgrounds and the lighting and the sound. You know, it's like, you know, you get into a Ferrari for the first time, you know, you want to push it and see how far we can go with it. And I can't think of a better act than Beyonce for that. You know, we're a brand new stage. So, you know, there's testing and adjusting that goes on for a period of time. And you can't just set it up and build it and say, you know, hey, it's going to be perfect. You know, you have to, you know, see it with 5,000 people in it, and that changes the acoustics, the acoustical properties of the room. So that all has to be tuned. Lighting has to be adjusted and so forth. So it's an ongoing thing. The key with Revel is that it's a very dynamic environment. There's a lot of fidelity here. There's new technology that's happening. There's new types of experiences and entertainment that's happening here. So it's all, you know, in a lot of cases, we're trying stuff for the first time. So, you know, we call ourselves curators. We're opening it up to the audience to come in and explore it with us for the first time. And I think people are, they find it exciting to be, you know, that close to seeing something before anybody else has. I mean, look at our stage. You know, the opening of the stage is 104 feet long. If it's not the largest, I think it's the second largest open side-to-side studio there is in the country, or theater, showroom. So with that in mind, it allows us to go into theatrical realms. It allows us to bring cars onto the stage. It allows us to do giant spectacles like Beyonce. So sure, we have Beyonce this weekend, but who knows? We might see London Philharmonic. We might see, you know, dance academies. We might see the Brooklyn Academy of Music. Who knows? You know, all to be determined as we move forward. But we can accommodate a huge variety.